Hello everyone! Today I'm going to illustrate how to use a stem and leaf plot. Stem and leaf plots are my favorite out of all of them because for me they're really easy to understand and to use to solve really any problem. So the question I've created that I'll be answering with the stem and leaf plot is this. Miss Whitney's science class just took a test. There are 15 students and below are their test scores out of 100. So the scores we have are 56, 62, 67, 69, 71, 74, 74, 76, 78, 81, 83, 85, 89, 92, and 95. Use the students' test scores above to create a stem and leaf plot that displays how the students did overall. So, the first step when making a stem and leaf plot is to split each number into two parts. So the stems in our graph are going to be the numbers in the tens place. So the first number in each score. And then the leaves in our graph are going to be the numbers in the ones place. So the second number in each score. So first let's create our stem and leaf plot so we can just plug our numbers in easily. So over here we'll write stems. And then we'll do a line, and then leaves. Okay, so now that we have our graph, let's just start by listing all of our stems, so the numbers in the tens place, into a vertical column right here. So let's go through all the numbers and see what we have for our stems. So the first number over here is 56. So we split that into two and we write the 5 here, okay? The next number we have is 6. So for right now, I'm gonna leave the leaves alone. We're just gonna work on the stems for now. So the next number we have is 6, write that. We have another 6, so we're just gonna keep going until we run out of 6s. So another 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, oh, that 8's a little, sorry about that. Okay, 8, 8, 8, and then 9, and another 9. So our stems are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now that we have our stems, we can move on to the leaves, which will be the numbers in the ones place. So we need to list our stems. We need to list our leaves wherever their stems are. So the number it was connected to in the beginning. So for 5, we had 56. So next to the 5, we will write 6. Okay. We don't have any more 5, so we're done with this row. We move on to the next, 62. So we write 2. 67, we write 7. 69, we write 9. 71, so we move on to the next row, 1. 74, we write 4, and I'm going to add commas in between those. 74, another 4, so we still add the 4, so we know how many we have. 76, 6, and then 78, we add the 8. So now we move on to 8, stem 8. So we have a 1, we have a 3, we have a 5, and we have a 9. Okay, then 9, we have 92 and 95. So that is it. We have now completed the stem and leaf plot, and we can clearly see the students' test scores now. Kind of makes it a little bit clearer to kind of understand rather than just a bunch of jumbled numbers. It kind of gives a clear explanation, at least for me it does. So now that we have completed it, we can see that most of the student scores were in the 70s and 80s, which shows the class did pretty well overall. So that's it. Stem and leaf plots are really simple and I enjoy making these graphs, so I hope everyone was able to gain something from this video and learn something new, and may God bless everyone in their studies. Thank you.